Hi guys, Showmaker here playing Civilization Beyond Earth, and things are going pretty good in my Apollo playthrough. I just paved my way through here. I need to get more landy units. Ooh, that would be kind of nasty. Deploying a Xeno Siren on a particular location is like chemical warfare. Having one just sitting there wouldn't be a bad thing. But I need more land units. I'm going to build a Xeno Titan. Actually, that's not true. I need my land-based bases building the Xeno Titans, and I need these sea-based bases building sea units. So this guy's actually going to build, I lied. He's going to build a, where is it at? It's called a Poseidon. And it looks like things are going pretty good over here. I just keep stealing energy because money is power. Oh god, am I? Purchase Xenotype. I'm just generating so much income right now. I can buy a unit every 3 turns or so. It's actually kind of sick. Like, I'm very tempted to turn Citadella into a base like I did Janali that. I might just do, look how much health I have. Jesus. I'm going to annex this city. Because I just have so much health right now that I can afford to annex this city. So 12 turns remaining on annexing that city. And what other cities can I annex to have something good happen? Magan looks like a great candidate. It's 21. Probably has a lot of capabilities. So I'll annex that one as well. And it will put it into a bit of a civil war for a little bit. But overall, I think it'll be worthwhile. A civil war in exchange for the ability to produce from that city individual units. And so I don't really need a lot of these structures that are getting built here. God, he still gets wrecked by a miasma. If this was earlier in the game, I would completely put a miasma generator on top of their base and just let them die. So these guys can actually attack Dorado from here, which is good. Got a lot of upgrades on this turn, actually. Look at all these upgrades. And small bonus can now be rewarded. The bug. The bug, the bug, the bug. This is a forever attacking bug, and it's not as bad as in previous games. In previous games, it was actually non-stop attacking. It was freaking brutal. In this game, it does eventually stop. It just takes a long time. Oh, I had him stuck on this mode for a while. I gotta sneeze. Achoo. So, a lot of new ships coming all at once. We have a fleet that's going to rock this world. My ability to produce units is going to be ridiculous. I can produce units here? I'm pretty sure this is puppeted, right? This is a puppet. Yeah, I can't produce units there. This is somewhere else that I'm producing units. So I'm going to produce another Poseidon at that, wherever that is. 1 culture per supremacy level. 1 science per supremacy level. Let's go with the culture. Sure. Because it's a bit rarer, isn't it? This guy's going to sit. This guy won't. This guy will be a full-on attacking. As will this guy. And I'll have the giant swarms of Xenotitans. I mean, they have 1 Xenotitan. That's pretty impressive. I have 2. I have 2 Xenotitans. Or I think I'm going to get a 3rd one here. If I have the resources. I think I do. No, I don't. I'm short. Short by just 1. Darn, darn, darn. Well, I can get a master drone cage here. They're kind of neat. They will heal units that are around them with these really cool orb things. And they fortify, which makes them a little weak, but they can take it. Now, the nice thing about Ranji here is that when I inevitably go to war with the African Union, and it will be as soon as the second that I take over Dorado. The second that I take Dorado, I'm going to go to war with them, which will be 2 turns from now.
Advocates of maneuver.
New technology. I'm going to go straight to war with them, and I'm going to crush that city, and I'm going to take that city from them right away. So this is going to be sitting. This will not. Just gotta make sure Dorado's health is nice and low for when my big boys get here. And they will have us around. Not too concerned about him because the second that I capture the city, I'll be good. I think I can probably do a few more strikes now I'm looking at this, because what's going to happen is I'm going to be moving these ships over to Dorado, and that's going to leave 3 spots here. Or, well, I won't necessarily move them to Dorado. Perhaps I'll keep them here, but move more to Dorado. So I can actually go with more ships than what I currently have. But I got to keep this area pretty decently fortified, because he has a very real ability to come in and take this. I mean, look at this. The True Angel, that's a freaking huge guy. Guy's huge. So this guy's completed his building that gives him veterancy on his dudes. So now I'm going to get him to build a master auto sled. It's going to take a long time for him to build that, but I'll be purchasing things in the way. So maybe another master auto sled. He'll build a phasal transport. That's such a cool little thing, a one-way transport for a unit. It means you can just drop on in on somebody. And these little guys are pretty cool. Gotta make sure that my guys are decently set up for the war that we're about to start. This guy can go back, forward. I want my range guys. This melee guy is pretty much just for capturing, but I also have these melee guys here for capturing. So, multi-purpose guys? I don't know. I'll have a ridiculous number of fleets coming in though, so that'll all be good. And begin the expedition. It's been a while since I've done an expedition. I guess this guy can probably sit back here. How many turns before I get this? A lot, probably, right? 10 more turns. And the other one I grabbed was the capital city, and that's 19 more turns of extra unhealthiness. So a little brutal, but not too bad of a deal. You are the spider. Your web, the secrets of the universe. So Cavathon Protectorate trying to edge out. I think Cavathon's just going to die here soon after. The NSA, I mean, they're weaker than me, but they're not weaker than the Cavathon Protectorate by any means. So we'll see where that goes. I assume that the NSA is just going to wipe her out. Which is fine, because that means there's one less person I have to declare war on. Right? So I'll try to use up all these ones first. So you can just move forward and sit. And will this be the end? Oh, this is actually the wrong guy. Xenoswarm instead of... I want the Xeno Titan to attack. Do it up. It's pretty exciting. This is the first guy I've eliminated from the game. Completely. And what happens? He just says like... Let me be remembered for what I accomplished on Earth rather than what you destroyed here. Well, thank you. So... I can't take much from him. I can't even take his one research thing that he had, which is probably not as valuable as they're suggesting it is.
I'm open to the possibilities.
So I'm not going to be making any agreements with these guys. Annex or puppet? Annex or puppet? I think I'll puppet this one. And this guy can kind of rest for a little bit. Alright, moment of truth. It's war with the African Union. As long as I can declare war on them. So, there's not a lot of guys left in the game now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. Caliph's going to get wiped out pretty soon. The African Union will probably stay in right until the end. So let's go to war, baby. He doesn't fear me yet, but he will now. Alright, it's war, baby. It's war. Now let's see if I can grab Rangi right off the bat. That would be absolutely stellar if I do. Okay, let's see how much health is left on this thing. I gotta keep some of my shots for other things. Health is left on a little bit, not enough to defend with. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this, and it's gonna be a. I'm gonna kill one of the ships, and I'm gonna take the city, which is stellar. And I'm actually gonna liberate the city. Yeah, full-on straight liberation. 10 health being used here to do that. So, this is the other half of the operation. We have to get rid of some of these ships. Now, you can see my subs wherever they are now, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. But I'll get a good early splash on him. There's another combat kill. Huzzah. Can I hit from here? Yes, I can. Poor Master Auto Sled. How fast is he? He is a sled. Oh, he's pretty darn fast. He's got 3 movement steps, so we can get him all the way over to San Adrado right away. And 83 strength against this unit here. Might as well wipe it out. It's not a big unit, it's a pretty small unit where it can go, but yeah. It's going to be very difficult for him to reclaim Rangi right now because of a lack of melee swimmy units, and I have a lot of ranged units on that location. So yeah, and San Adrayo will be mine, I'm pretty sure, soon. Hopefully. A major victory. Okay, let's go with the strikes first. So I'll use the strike on this guy, even though he's low health. Worthwhile. What's this? A True Saber. Wow, that would be something to pick off. I actually have Poseidon available here. $100 damage on him. I think that's a kill, right? That's a kill. Boom! That is a huge kill, actually. That's not just a kill. So this Shrike here, full health Shrike gets a 53 damage shot here. Is that enough for decisive? It is! So our melee guy can come on in here, and the price is right for him. I don't have to keep this melee guy around here because I have melee guys up here who can take this, so I can be a little more risque with him than I normally would want to be. One culture versus food. Let's go with food. Bigger population centers, more money, all that sort of jazz. I have 1,620 bones to spend. Perhaps I will get a... what are they called? Ooh, what's this? A Carver. Robotic drone soldier. Huh. I want to get a catapulty thing, a Minotaur. Catapulty thing. What's wrong with me? And we'll bet it up. And money's good. How's our overall coverage doing? Midthaw could use one. Midthaw. Just Midthaw. Actually, that's not true. That's just it. Maybe I'll hold off because he can actually take down satellites. So I need one at Citarella. I need one at Dorado. I need one at Midthaw. But he can actually target them because he has those abilities. He focuses on that kind of tech. So maybe I'll hold off on that. I will get my forces forward though, the ones that I can. The big aliens, the big guys, will be sitting back just for a little bit. And people are very impressed by the fact that I was able to swallow up Rangi. Now, what's he saying here?
What's ours is yours. For a price.
Oh, that's right, because I liberated him. Oh, I'm an idiot. I liberated him. Yeah, I liberated the Polystralians, who won't be at war with him, so that'll create a weird little buffer here. But it'll allow me to go through his territory, I think, with that particular relationship. I think. Or is he at war with them? This is actually a really cool little thing. This will allow me to harvest a lot of experience from him. If he takes Rangi from the Polystralians, that allows me to take it back and get even more levels here. Oh, not my aliens. No, not the aliens. It's just an infinite attack on my aliens. Useless aliens. Worth 1,000 points, they'll say. Okay, didn't even kill my melee guy. That's pretty darn good. So, up here I see an opportunity. Oh, never mind, the opportunity's lost. I should have done this before. Their very big unit here was on water, and that gave me a lot of open abilities to do stuff against it. But that opportunity is now gone. There is an opportunity though. I could wipe out this cannon here. Goodbye. And here I can start attacking on the ship here. God, I feel like opening up another flank. I know it's probably a terrible move because I have one guy in air supremacy. That's why his health is so low. Yeah, it's probably a terrible move to have something like that, but I probably could. I mean, realistically, I probably could. What would the damage be here? Pretty terrible. So I'm gonna put this guy on air supremacy, or does he have that option? Rebase mode, do nothing, wake the unit. No resistance, so don't know what that means. Hey, the Polystralians are back in the game. How awkward is this? And they're directly at war with the guys that eliminated them from the game. That's always good. For me, not for them. The fleet will be coming to wipe out your settlements. Oh, nice. Just go on and kill that guy. So I can start bombarding San Andreo. I got some sleds moving in here. They're so fast. So I don't really have to worry too much about Rangi right now because that belongs to somebody else. So I'm going to go for Freeland, which is the old capital of the Polystralians. And if he wants to go take Rangi back, by all means, he can do that. I will not care one way or the other. Oh wow, that thing is already pretty well dead sauced. That's crazy. So new Shrike. I'm going to rebase that Shrike to Bungani for now. And we'll want to get another Shrike where it's pretty low on the list, I remember. Shrike, Shrike, Shrike. No, maybe it's pretty high on the list. It seems to just move around, doesn't it? There you go, Shrike. And I don't have enough money to buy a new ultimate unit. Shame. 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 I could have just used that to capture that. Oh well. I guess I can take out these workers for a few extra points. Now the only downside to me not having Rangi here is that I will only have air support from probably Dorado and or will I? Will this reach? No, so I'll only have air support from San Adrio, not even from Dorado. So I'll only have 3 jets here for this attack here. Where's my melee guy at? For here? He's gone. He must have got swallowed up by the Polystralians. How bizarre is that? Well, I should get this guy over to Freeland territory right away. I could use him over there probably. And this guy I'm going to rebase to where... I don't know if there's any value in rebasing him, to be honest. Maybe I'll rebase him over here, because temporarily this flank is a little scarier to me than the other one. So that covers that. And these guys can just heal up. Yeah, I got my new unit. I'm going to want them over at Freeland territory, where there's a lot of miasma over here. Do anything at this point in the game. So Hutama, who is my buddy.
Good to see you again.
I can't get to cooperative yet. Discuss potential arrangements. I'm actually capped on agreements, aren't I? One free trade route, my capital. All these are actually pretty terrible. No wonder this guy lost. What's happening here? Cancel agreements with me. Somebody who? There we go. So Jung, Kalitha is now dead. That's why. So Jung Seng is gone. We're gonna attack my poor little Xenoswarms, which I've had for a long time. And we're gonna see an air attack. Oh, I guess I could have done that. Air superiority. It probably wouldn't have mattered in the end. So this fleet here, once it's done with San Adrio, we'll be putting pressure on Jimboomba, and we'll have Freeland being taken care of by this fleet over here. So that's multiple flanks being done here. Do I have this one? I'm pretty sure I do. Yes, I do. Okay. So I gotta get this melee ship across as well, because otherwise it'll be a very, very long time before I can get Freeland. So now I'm gonna take it with this guy. I want to attack anyway. And now I'll have one nice giant connected territory. The entire Western Europe basically would be mine. You can be mine. And I'm gonna move my forces over. And I have a lot of guys who will be heading over that way. Okay, so rebase this guy to Santo Adrao, whatever you call it. Now, this is why I was saying this is probably a scary location. Actually, this indicator should be the target because that's the one that has the planes on it. Because there's a lot of activity up here. He gave me this town, and if I keep it, that'd be great. Wow, that thing barely took any damage. Looks like my planes will do a lot more damage though. I don't think this guy is any more vulnerable when he's on water than he's not. Because look at this, he's on his feet there, as if he's just gliding along the water like an angel. He's probably an angel. Let's call it an angel. Now up here. See, that's 22 damage, so it's not actually that much damage that I'd be dealing against him. But he is a big, scary unit, so I'm going to try and do an attack. Hopefully it doesn't kill my units. I can only attack him with full health planes, because he's going to deal a lot of damage back to the plane. See how his health is. Ooh, his health is actually nice and low there. That's good news. I was afraid he'd be not taking much damage. Now, I can only get these guys set up. I can't actually use these guys. But hey, I did my goal. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I got Polystralia back in the game. And not just for shits and giggles, it was actually useful. It's created a buffer for combat here. See, he can only go through these 3 blocks here without going into Rangi here. So that's good. That's some good news. Move these guys up a little bit. We're going to rebase this guy to San Adreo, as well as this guy. And what's our other guy in there doing? He must be like super duper low in health, is he? Nope, he's not. So we'll wake the unit up, and we'll turn him into an air intercept. think that'll be the best I can get out of him. Hey, look at that. We've got all the float stone done here. Awesome. So now I can build up another bio well, because my health is not doing so hot. Capturing a lot of cities. A lot of them I'm trying to cross over, so I have 7 more turns there before I take that one full over, and we have 16 on McGann. Yikes, you know. Let's see if I can improve my health by buying something. Let's see, 9 for this. Will I give you more health? No. Cities have a maximum amount of health that they can get, so there's actually more structures that build health than you can get.
What's ours is yours.
This looks good to me.
For a price.
We'll make that agreement. You're back in the game, buddy. Can I make more agreements, or... Yeah, I can definitely make more agreements. So I'm going to make an agreement with him.
Good to see you again.
Even though they're kind of crappy.
Let's talk straight.
All right. That's okay-ish, I guess. See what Duncan can offer me. 1 health from... That's pretty good. I could use that. And...
Okay,
has
what
no
have you
movement
got?
cost? No. Aquatic cities have 50% more combat strength? Sure. Sure, I don't think that's going to be crazy good, but whatever. Let's do it. Ah, your new agreement with all your new friends. That are not me, he says. Yeah, his actual fleet is not that big right now. He has probably a lot of it shifted up to here, which is fine. And then he has a few here, but not too many.
I'm open to the possibilities.
Cooperating. I will accept for now. I mean, it keeps me at peace for him, most definitely. And he's like, "Oh, I got the short end of the stick. You're friends with my enemy. That kind of sucks," he says. Your relationship status is now saying that it's complicated. What's up, dude? What's up? Yeah, because the NSA, they have a giant fleet. I mean, that's the scary thing with the NSA, that giant fleet that they have. They can just rock so hard. But they'll get their due eventually. They'll get their due. I mean, from these guys, I really just have to take Freeland. Looks like they have 1 aircraft stationed here. So my stuff will be targetable. Just gotta get everybody in position so I can actually blow them up. Which is what I want to do. So these guys are just kind of patrolling this area. Not going to do too much about that. Rangi thankfully lets me, or Polystralia, they're not Rangi, that's the city name. They're thankfully led me through their territory. So yeah, that's the conundrum. There's not going to be a lot of range on a lot of these guys for attacking forward. Kind of sucks. So I'm feeling very confident right here. So I'm going to start preparing a fleet for my next stage, which will be the Americans. I got to wipe out Vanguard, Grand City, Axiom, and then finish up with a big attack. You have an immortal down here. I'm not gonna target that yet because it's got a few more steps before it gets a little bit closer, and once I get closer, I'll rock it out. And I wish every single swig I took like this was an extra little bit of damage, but I don't think that'll be the case. Don't think that'll be the case at all. So that guy's injured. This guy's not. Anyone that's yellow, I won't send them against the True Angel. Yeah, they actually, I don't know if this is true with this game, they used to have a crit animation in which if you get a single hit, you go in for 1 swing, but if you get a crit, you go in for 2. And that's how they did that. I don't know if this is supposed to be the crit animation. If it is, it's terrible, and they should get rid of it. See what other guy is. He's yellow. Sorry, burn. This guy can move. But I think that's actually dead now. That's from what I'm understanding from my lack of options here. Yeah, so that's dead. I've killed that. So I'm going to go send them off over this way to the Immortals. which would have crawled all the way south from Freeland. So he's sending a lot of his forces to be aggressive. Very hyper-aggressive. And this guy will heal. And this guy probably can just fortify now. He's not that needed. Oh, wow. I can move in here without him seeing me. That's amazing. He still has crazy range, though. No, not over here. Okay, so he must have something to do on this side of the map, because that's just crazy vision. But here he doesn't have it. That's so amazing. I'm gonna keep my boys together, but he doesn't have anything that can actually attack here. I guess that part is true, so I can probably just move up and start picking up his ground forces. He has ships, but big whoop, you know, big whoop for ships. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get at least one kill here. That's destroyed. See, I can reach Freeland. And look at this, a new Emancipation Gate. This guy, you know, this guy just wants to win so badly. So I kind of got to destroy that Emancipation Gate again. Yeah, he's got a lot of units out. Anything on the ocean? These guys are pretty darn close, but not on the ocean, no. Well, I'm going to attack them anyway. Because I don't like them. I'm going to get my sled over to this Emancipation Gate. Just gotta get rid of it. I feel like after, actually, because he keeps plopping down that Emancipation Gate, that he probably just has to die completely. A total war win. So I'm going to attack the Emancipation Gate. Maybe I can get my sled in there real quick and... Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Running out of stuff to build in this area. This will be basically done for this, and then I can move west of these guys. Haven't actually been sending any builders east, though. Look at all these unused wonders. Like, if this was Civilization 5, they would have been built the second that people researched them. That's the kind of BS you gotta put up with. Let's see. We're gonna go with another Poseidon. We're trying to build that Western Fleet over there. Oh, those are all so crappy. Gain a free worker. I mean, is that what I'm left with here? Apparently I got that bonus some time ago. I don't have this one here. What is this? That won't be too bad. Earn 1% energy on stockpiled money. That's actually pretty good. And I only need one more. Looks like this one. Or maybe this one. They're both pretty crappy, actually. And then I can get another tier of things. But I'm going to have to leave it here for today. I'll be back with more Civilization 5 Beyond Earth. And I've sporadically decided that the African Union just has to die. So I have to just... They have to die. They can't survive. They keep building this Emancipation Gate. That's very scary. I just have to kill them off. I'll be doing it with this fleet. And then I will be moving up a second fleet to take out the Americans. And I'll be building it over here over time. But that's for later. So I'll see you guys then.